A big breakthrough is being reported in the Brussels terror attack probe. The Belgian police have arrested 3 suspected attackers. The arrests were confirmed by the Munich state prosecutor. Belgian newspaper is quoting Reuters and adding that the bomb suspect Najim Lashroui has also been arrested in Brussels. With this, cops claim to have nabbed the main suspects in the Brussels airport bombing case. 25-year-old Najim is believed to have fled the spot just before the attacks.
Sir, are you from the airport?
Yeah.
What is the situation inside? We know when it's going to be back on track for operations.
I don't know really. I know the airport's closed today, possibly tomorrow. That's all I know. I just want to get into Brussels to get home.
Are there still more people inside?
People that haven't yet sorted out their travel arrangements is all. So the airport hotel's pretty empty now. So the airport's very quiet.
In fact, Lavina Tandon is now joining us with more details from outside the Brussels airport. Lavina, the big news that's coming in is that arrests have been made in the case, including that of Najim. Now, what more details do you have at the moment?
It's a very fast developing case, and we had all the details that we have is that Najim has been arrested, and he is from the northeast part from where they had taken the taxis, the third suspect, and more details about what happens and where is yet to come. 25-year-old Lashrai had taken the taxi from the east. He also had planted a bomb which was detonated later, so that did not go. That was good. Apart from that, as you know, we have been standing outside the airport.
Yes.
From where, to our surprise, we caught up with some people, passengers coming from inside. The situation is very much developing. Yes, the suspect is now gone, and the investigating agencies are doing forensic, see whether the chemicals of this bomb match with the chemicals of the Paris bomb, so that some sort of link could be established or not. That would take them to next level of leads and more raids as such. But there is another story going on with the passengers. We have been speaking to many on camera and off camera. I realized that some of them have been taken to a place where they eat and sleep, but now they don't know where to go. There are no authorities that they could contact. Their baggages are some of the Indian passengers, 600 in number, who were in the 4 jet flights that were held at that time. They are also somewhere or the other. Some have found arrangements for themselves, and some embassy tell us they have arranged. So a very, very difficult and uncertain situation with the passengers, very traumatized, some of them, and all they want is to get back home. And at this point in time, the story about the arrest is still developing. All we know is that he is in custody, and we will therefore now get to know what is the exact link, if there is any, with Abdeslam, and if they are from the same cell, which is a very crucial part of information that would lead to many analysis and raids maybe.
Absolutely, and in fact, this bit of information was confirmed by the Munich state prosecutor that Najim Lashroui has been arrested in Brussels. Lavina, take us through this 25-year-old's background. What else is he accused of in the past?
What we have heard and read about and reported about his background is that all 3 of them have been under the surveillance in the radar of the police here. Some of them for terrorist activities, other for criminal activities. They had also taken, yes, and they were also taken in at some point in time, but one of them had just run away, and so there was under surveillance. So there is a big question mark on the entire security surveillance issue as well that has been going on in Brussels, despite the fact that this was on high alert. These suspects were out and about and managed to get into the airport to injure 230 people and kill about 31.
Yes.
Also we know that one of them had hired a flat, rented a flat rather, in the forest area of Brussels. Where, the raids had happened, and that was done under a fake name. And when the raids happened last Friday, there was a confrontation. It is from here that the fingerprints of Saleh Abdul Salam was found, which led to his arrest. And because he was arrested, these attacks were preponed and happened the way they have. If they had not been preponed, it's only an assumption, but probably a very probable assumption that if they were not, they happened according to the plan, then it would have been maybe massive, even more with more devastating effect. And that's why the investigative agencies have really to focus now in question Abdul Salam as well as Nazim to other further, if there are any attacks that are being planned across Europe.
Lavina Tandon, they're reporting from ground zero right outside the Brussels airport. They're getting us the very latest about this big breakthrough in the probe in the Brussels attack, where we now seem to know that one of the main suspects, Nazim Lashrui, has been taken in custody.
Emergency services, metro stations, metro services have come to a standstill. The airport is now shut. Train services have come to a standstill. There's a lockdown across Brussels now, Simi.
Complete